Hello, this is Charles with the Present Me team. Before you can supercharge your Present Me message with memory boosting images and those brain syncing voiceovers, you have to first figure out what you're going to say. Our collaborators at 57 Seconds developed a script methodology just for your Present Me message. It's called the EEA method. And the premise is that you first have to engage someone before you can move on to educate them, and then at the end of your message, deliver a call to action. Not everyone is sitting around waiting for your product or your solution today. So you need to focus their attention first through engagement before you can move on to educate with your core message. And not all educations are the same. Your education with EEA is delivered from the recipient's perspective. It's written with you phrasing, causing them to try on your ideas. It's written with contrast that speaks to the part of the brain responsible for taking action, and then it also gives enough context for your audience to deeply connect with your message. And context is a concept that always needs a little more explaining. In his book, To Sell Is Human, The Surprising Truth About Motivating Others, Daniel Pink helps explain context. Tells a story where a beggar holding a sign that read, "I am blind," was getting very little change in his cup. And then one day an advertising man passing by told the blind man that he could add just 4 words to his sign and his donations would increase. So obviously the blind man agreed, and the advertiser wrote, "It is springtime." Donations poured into the cup. Why? Because the message now had context. This simple change gave people a deeper connection with his blindness. They were forced to think about not being able to see the blue sky themselves or the beautiful flowers on this glorious spring day. And finally, your EEA message is capped off with instructions to take action. Howard Leventhal published a study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology that makes a very strong argument for you to have a call to action in your Present Me message. Leventhal gave a pamphlet describing the horrible dangers of tetanus infection to a control group. And then a second group received a pamphlet with the same information, but it added a simple call to action: get vaccinated at your local clinic. And what they found is that people needed this simple direction on what to do next. And without it, most people blocked out their fear and the urgency and did absolutely nothing. In EEA testing, it's also found that the more value offered in the call to action, the more likely it is that people will take that action. EEA methodology from 57 Seconds gets your message listened to, understood, and then gets people to take action. It should be the building blocks of your Present Me message. And at the end of this message, you'll find a link to their free webinar about this methodology and how it can be applied to your business. So good luck engaging, educating, and getting people to take action. Thank you for listening.